everyone. I just want to bring you along. It's a bit breezy, but it's like 106 degrees today. I have not inspected these colonies since I've been out here. I don't even have my suit on. It's hot. But these are cotton fields. Usually have all this is cotton, but it's not this year. It's looking like a little airport. We're going to go ahead and inspect. Brought some more boxes for them to build out. Look how tall this cotton is. This is all irrigated cotton. I've got several hundreds, maybe even thousands of acres. You know, 10 minutes that way all through here is planted cotton and corn. I guess they've already harvested the corn, but here is the cotton flowers. You see this is over chest high. You've got these white flowers that are beautiful, and they turn pink. But if you keep looking through here, you've got some bulbs coming out. You got the flowers here. I guess these are actual cotton bulbs here. So we have, I would say another month maybe, if that. I think they say cotton has 3 places where you could actually have nectar come from. See if you can see all the little white flowers and stuff coming. So I'm a little late. I should have checked them beforehand, but they were light to begin with, so hopefully there's great honey stores and we could add and draw more comb and go from there. So I'm gonna, hopefully y'all can hear me okay with this breeze. I'm gonna try to wear a chest strap. I'm new to this GoPro. Across the road is also tall cotton fields as well. All that down there is all cotton as well, so I'll bring you along. All right, well, instead of going through the weaker colonies first, I want to try to go through the 2 bigger ones. I'm trying to get the smoker started. My little torch ran out of propane. Luckily I had a little a lighter and give them a little bit of smoke. Now I have neglected these colonies. Last year, you know, I was in them every week, managing, feeding, treating. This will be like my 4th inspection for the year. And one of these, I just didn't even inspect. I moved from an abandoned colony into some actual better boxes. If you look down here, you've got several drone larvae. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know how it's gonna look or what, but let's see if we can pop these tops. Hopefully we got some honey. I'm not gonna hold this GoPro the whole time. They got that sealed. I do want to kind of hurry and get out, so I'm gonna set this here for right now. Hopefully y'all can see it okay. Pry this open. Get in here. Got frame stuck in here. It smells good, which is a great sign of cotton honey. There we go. Let's take our first look. They're working on capping some stuff, but this is the top box. Let's see what it looks like. Like I said, I was gonna actually fix up this GoPro to where I could wear it on my chest and stuff, but I've never used it. I don't have time to set it up really. I'm gonna go straight for the middle one, see what it looks like. Oh yeah, they've got that full of nectar. They're capping it. This whole box is above the queen excluder. That's nothing but honey in this box here. Let me show y'all some of the newer stuff. Now I put these on a 4-way pallet, so I'm working from the front of the colony. Oh yeah, so they're still working on it. They still have, I mean, every cell's full of nectar. I don't know if y'all can see it glowing in there. But hopefully I caught it in time where I could give them another box. Oh yeah, that is one heavy, deep box of honey. Yeah, that's a good feeling. I missed that. I run queen excluders. You can see honey in between any burr comb. Sorry, this little tripod I have isn't the best either, but let's go to the brood chamber just to check it out. I like to run single deeps during honey, but this one I never even knocked down. So I may be shaking these bees to another box because this is capped honey as well, it looks like, at least on the top rainbow part of the frame. This is more what I wanted to see. White comb. Got a little bit of burr comb over here. But look at that. I'm dripping honey everywhere. That's all nectar. So I'm gonna go through this box. They drew all that out. I'm gonna shake the bees down. Make sure the queen goes to the bottom. That's all fresh comb. Let's see if I can see that okay. That's all fresh comb, fresh nectar. I'll bring it above the excluder, and within 3 weeks, all that should be emerged, unless it's drone comb. So I'm gonna set this to the side here. I'm gonna go through every box in here. They've got some crazy burr comb. Bees aren't even that bad with this nectar flow going on. I'm gonna try to shake all the bees down, give them some new frames to work. New foundations, I should say. Oh yeah. They're drawing all this out, full of nectar, a little bit of brood. I'll shake all these bees down, and they'll be able to just backfill this with cotton honey, and I'll get at least 2 deeps of cotton honey from here. Look at that, beautiful. They've drawn all this this was a newer box. It's pretty. Not a lot of brood. That's all nectar as well. So I'm gonna go through all these, have to shake all the bees down. I've got other boxes, pull honey up, bring brood down. I don't even know if this GoPro will overheat here. Like I said, it's 105 degrees, dry temp. So we'll see how it goes here shortly. So what I'm gonna do here, I know y'all may not be able to see, but I'll try to arrange this little tripod to where y'all can see. I have a deep box here with just foundations, undrawn foundations. I waxed yesterday. I'm gonna set this to the side. I'm gonna go through each one of these frames, shake the bees down, bring the honey up. When I'm done, I'll bring all the honey up, put an excluder below, leave the brood chamber for them. There's a queen, cool. See, look, there's no bees on here. Now I can bring this way. Boom. This is how you capitalize on the nectar flow. I normally run single brood chamber. I did not get this done, so here's a brood frame. So we know we have a good queen in here. Check for her really quick. This ain't always ideal. It's always ideal to find her, which they're backfilling this brood nest anyway. So I need to give them some more room. I will leave that for them in the brood chamber. Goodness gracious. Another frame of brood. If I find the queen, I could just throw her to the side really quick and continue on. But okay, I got some more brood frames here. Yeah, some beautiful drawn comb. We got drones in here, plenty of drones. Good little patch of good little brood pattern there. So any honey though, I'm bringing up like this wall frame right here. This is gonna come up. God, I miss the way honey smells, especially cotton honey. They're capping that here. Shake all the bees off. Gonna bring that up. This is pretty much all going to be nectar as well. Shake that down. Any brood comb will emerge within 3 weeks. So I'll wait another month, which is what we have for the nectar flow. You see that? That's full of honey, scraped honey there against the wall. That will be capped in a month. This will all be capped honey in a month. So Okay, all I'm doing is getting my honey frames, bringing up. I've got 3 frames of brood here, 1 frame of more honey here. I know I'm not giving y'all the best visual, but I am going to go down into the brood nest, or the bottom brood box. Like I said, I normally like to run single brood chambers anyway. That's pretty much what I'm going to try to knock us down to. Here's the bottom brood box. Sorry, I've got bees trying to sting, but bottom brood box here, that's full of honey. The other box is straight full of honey. There was a queen excluder. But any honey frames in here, I'm going to rob, pull up, then give them a bunch of empty foundations to work. Give them some smoke that they got. So I'm already just on this colony alone pretty much guaranteed 120 pounds of honey. That's if they don't even draw more. Okay, this is their brood chamber here, backfilling with nectar. I see eggs, larvae, so the queen is down here. I'm gonna shake this here just to, probably shouldn't have done that, especially with the eggs on there, but I just want to see what they got going on, see how they react. Like I said, they're backfilling with nectar. So anything that doesn't have brood, I'm gonna scan for the queen really quickly. This could go up and then become capped honey later. This they're working on. There's a queen right there. She's walking around here. So I already know I got brood. I'm actually gonna set her down here, check the outer frames. Now it could be a lot quicker now that I found the queen. Bunch more brood here, so she's doing great. Outer frames, see if they have any, if it's just honey frames, which it is. I don't have to worry about shaking the bees off. I just bring this in here. Now I'm gonna check my other outer frames. That's got a lot of brood. And I will checkerboard honey or empty foundations in here. So this should just be nothing but nectar, which it is. My queen shouldn't have made it here. There's pollen in there, but to be safe, shake that in. Now I'll have 2 drawn out deeps with nectar / honey in there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and scoot this sideways, start checkerboarding the brood nest, force these bees to draw it out. Hopefully I don't kill the queen. If it does, it does. I mean, life happens. I'm not at the state anymore where I even care. I mean, I care, but it's not the end of the world, I should say. Not anymore, at least for me. Okay, so they've got brood frames down there. As they emerge, you can backfill. I'm gonna go ahead and put this other box in here. I do want to shake this up here. I want to make sure the queen didn't come out. She shouldn't have ran out here by this time. So screw it. Let's go ahead and make it 3 deeps worth of boxes. They're gonna have 2 already fully drawn. They're gonna have this box here. I've got drawn, not really, we've got drawn comb with some brood. This brood will go ahead and emerge. They'll backfill that with honey. And I'm gonna do just empty foundations in here for the rest of it. So I want these tight here so they can finish off 2 boxes, 3 frames, and hopefully draw these out, and the ones I put in their brood nest. That'll get them, force them to actually work. This is cotton. I love cotton because it is really a snow nectar flow for the most part. It gives you plenty of time to Draw comb, work the bees. Okay, so finished product is I've got a single deep here at the bottom, and I saw the queen in there. She was in the middle. All these are just kind of what crawled out, but that cotton honey smells great. I'll take a double check really quick. No queen here, cool. Added an excluder. This is 3 frames of brood. I checkerboarded some empty foundations out at the bottom. They will draw these out. Then, oops, at the same time, those are 2 cap or drawn out combs, 2 full deeps of drawn comb. Starting to cap some, finish filling it, cap them. I'll have at least 120 pounds of cotton off one colony there. So hopefully, possibly 3 deeps. All right, so hopefully y'all could see this one better from this angle here. Like I said, I have neglected the colonies, beekeeping as a whole. This is not a strong colony whatsoever. Okay, this is that removal I did, and I could tell you, really didn't touch anything besides they had some drawn out frames with honey, capped honey from before. So I'm gonna set this to the side here. Look at all that burr comb. Now that is beautiful honey though. All that crazy burr comb, I don't know what I was missing or what. Ah, there's 2 shallows in there in a medium box. I didn't realize they were shallows, but beautiful honey right there. I want to see what I have in here. See if they're working into some comb. Nope, not really anything. I will have a few frames of honey to harvest. Nothing crazy. As you can see, barely drawing out on that side, some capped honey there. They got some brood. So what I am gonna do, they got plenty of brood in here. I'm actually gonna leave this if I had a tub, which I do, steal that honey just to take home and eat. This medium, those frames are not wax good. So what I can do is go through here again, pull up any honey, give them actually good wax frames, and kind of go from there. So let me see if I got something for that. Well, I really don't, but I am gonna take a taste of it because I've missed it. Luckily these jackets here. Look at that honey right there. God, that's beautiful. See if I can get some in my jacket without getting super sticky. Oh my God. Oh, how I've missed honey. Cotton honey is literally the best honey out there. We're gonna go through here. Goodness, that is so good. I need to find something for that. Well, I know I was gone for a little bit, but I know it's not ideal. A little bit of water in here. I just poured out my water cup since I do have some water bottles. Now I'm just gonna bring this home like this. God, that's so good. In little chunks like this here, there might be some bees in it. I'll just take them out before I get inside the house. It is so good, y'all. So now I've got all that burr comb, kept that, and now I'm gonna start digging through these boxes here. Well, this is what's happening so far. Running single brood chamber. They've got maybe a deep's worth each of empty foundations to build, but they got 2 frames of drawn out comb already filled, getting capped. I'm just gonna let them finish those off, but give them something else to do. I think I messed up. I thought I left the excluders out here for me to throw on them when they're ready, but this is over a month ago when I put them out here. And that's not the case, but you can see inside the frames in between, they've got beautiful white wax, which means they just drew this out. Let's see what they look like. So I don't have queen excluders with me. I had 2, but not 4. Well, this is part of the brood nest there. This would be perfect to move all the brood down, find the queen, move all the nectar up. So, because it's got, like, if you look at this one here, this frame here, just a little bit of brood, all the rest is capped honey and getting capped in the back. So I would have brought this up, let them finish it off. I'm still gonna do that. I'm gonna move all the brood to the bottom, maybe bring my excluders next week or something, but they're gonna have more foundations to draw it as well, so give them something to do while we're working. Now I got honey all over my camera. Let's see if I can push this stop button. Alright, so it don't look like there's a lot of numbers in here, which means they could have swarmed, but what I think really happened is this is just full of honey nectar. They drew all these combs out because I didn't have them all drawn out. But look at that capped honey inside of there. Let's see if I can set this down and pull this up. I don't know if it's all capped, but I'm a little late. I should have been giving them room a long time ago. Oh no, just the top. So they're starting to cap it now. Look how beautiful it is. God, it smells so good. Beautiful cotton nectar, honey. I forgot my queen excluders, so I'm gonna have to come back for these, but we're gonna have several hundred pounds of honey off 4 colonies. So be ready, y'all. 1 more month. What a beautiful sight today, y'all. So I just went through, started looking to see what honey we have, how much, add some extra boxes. Off these 4 colonies, we'll probably have almost 500 pounds of honey. It is looking great. Bees are calm. Cotton fields are tall and amazing, still blooming. Still have a month's worth at least. Gave them some boxes with undrawn foundation. They could build that out, filled with nectar. Gonna keep some honey to take home that was a little bit of bird comb, so I'm taking it home for our sake to eat. But yeah, 4 colonies will get at least, for sure, at least 400 pounds already. Excited. I miss doing this big scale.